that could be a risk for you if you're investing abroad, because you don't have the local network and local knowledge of the area of the property that you are investing in. Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Elsie, and on our channel we are sharing property investing tips and also our project updates. Today's video we are going to talk about the risks that are involved in property investing in the UK from abroad. So if you are living in Australia, Singapore, Hong Kong, US, and you have clicked onto today's video, you might be interested in investing in the UK. So these are some of the risks that we have experienced and also been told from people. After talking to them, I would like to bring your attention to them so that you can hopefully avoid them or find other ways to get involved in UK properties. The first risk is that you are not close to where you are investing in. So you are sitting abroad, other parts of the world, and you have a property that you just bought in the UK. You might be looking to renovate it, or it's already ready-made and there is a tenant inside, and there might be maintenance issues or leaks or anything that require your attention. So in this case, you are not in the area to oversee the project, to oversee the maintenance, to oversee the renovation of it. A lot of the times, works can be delayed or not done to a good standard because you are not there to oversee the project and you are not there checking on the quality and the finish of the workmanship. So that can result in loss of rent because your project has been delayed, so therefore looking for a tenant to rent the property is being delayed, so there is a delay in receiving rent. You might have bought it with your own cash, so there is an opportunity cost there. You might have bought it with mortgage or bridging loan. You are paying for financing costs for month after month and you are still not receiving rent in that case. And as you know, time is money, so when projects are being delayed, it's delaying you from making the cash flow that you have anticipated. There might be also cases where the builders, they just walked out of a job and they haven't finished the job. They ask you to pay their invoice and they decided just walk off the job and continue on other projects. It happens very often in the property world. We have encountered them before, but luckily because we are based in the country, so we are able to step in and really get involved to sack the builder and move on, find the next builder to finish the job. Another risk is when you don't have the proper team member on the ground. So you have to be really hands-on with the entire process of managing the property and managing tenants. So when I say you don't have a proper team on the ground, that involves a build team, maintenance team, letting agent or estate agent if you're selling the property, and you have to be really hands-on. In some cases, you can have letting agents in place, but they might not be good enough, they might not be responsive enough or proactive enough, so you're finding that your rooms or your properties are constantly having voids and there might be a poor tenant that is not taking care of the property well enough, so they might be leaving the property in quite a bad state. So that could be another risk if you are investing from abroad. And that is very different from how we are operating because we are based in the country. When something happens to the property, we can drive over and have a look into the property ourselves, even though we have letting agents in place, or we can be speaking to a lot of letting agents on the ground face to face and finding out if their quality of service fits our criteria. There are also a lot of local developers group that we are part of, and that's why we go to networking events, because we are based here and we are able to talk to people face to face and get to know about them, what kind of services they provide. They can be builders, contractors, or letting agents or sourcing agents. So that would be another risk that you have to take into account if you are investing from abroad. Another risk that I can think of is that if you are investing from abroad, most probably you are buying deals from a sourcing agent. It could also happen that you have been sold something that is not accurate, that is basically misleading you and you have been missold. It might be that the area can be rough, can be surrounded by people who display antisocial behavior. It can be that you have been sourced a property in a rough area, but it came across from the the agent that it is a desirable area for rentals, it's an up and coming area for investment, and you bought into it. Or it could be an area that is in the plans of the local authority for demolishing and redeveloping, but you've been sourced a flat or a house in that particular area that is going to be demolished. That could be a risk for you if you're investing abroad, because you don't have the local network and local knowledge of the area of the property that you are investing in. So those are some of the risks that are involved in property investing from abroad. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. If you have found this video interesting, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you get notified when we post new videos. See you on the next one. Bye!